Most people think fat loss stops because they are not trying hard enough. But your body may be telling a very different story. When fat loss stops working, it does not always mean your body is broken, lazy, or resisting you on purpose. It may mean your body has adapted to the signals it receives every day. How much energy comes in, how much energy goes out, how much sleep you get, how much stress you carry, how much muscle you maintain, and how often your body feels safe enough to use stored energy. The real question is not, why can't I lose fat? The better question is, what is my body revealing through this plateau? Because a fat loss plateau is not just a number on a scale. It can be a signal. It can reveal that your metabolism has become more efficient. It can reveal that your hunger is rising because your body senses less available energy. It can reveal that your sleep is making cravings stronger. It can reveal that stress is changing your appetite and food choices. It can reveal that you are moving less without noticing. And sometimes, it can reveal that the plan that worked at the beginning no longer matches the body you have now. Here is the part most people miss. Fat loss is not just about forcing the body to burn more. It is about understanding the environment your body is trying to survive in. Your body does not know you are trying to look better in a mirror, fit into different clothes, or hit a goal for summer. Your body only reads signals. It reads food intake, it reads movement, it reads sleep, it reads stress. It reads muscle demand, it reads consistency. And when those signals change, your body changes its response. At the beginning of a fat loss journey, progress can feel fast. You reduce extra calories, move more, eat more protein, drink more water, or cut back on highly processed snacks. Your body has a clear difference between what it was receiving before and what it is receiving now. The scale may move, your waist may change, your energy may improve, but then weeks later, the same plan stops producing the same result. This is where many people panic. They cut calories harder, they add more cardio, they blame their metabolism. They think they need a more extreme diet. But this is where the story changes. As you lose weight, your body becomes smaller, and a smaller body usually needs less energy to move through the day. Walking, standing, climbing stairs, even sitting and breathing may require slightly less energy than before. That does not mean your metabolism is damaged. It means your body has adjusted to its new size and routine. Your body is not failing the plan. It may have simply adapted to the plan. Another signal is hunger. When your body senses that less energy is coming in for a long period, hunger can become louder. Food thoughts may increase. Cravings may feel more intense. Portions may slowly grow without you realizing it. A few bites here, a larger serving there, a drink with calories, a late-night snack, a weekend meal that feels harmless. None of these are moral failures. They are common human patterns. But over time they can quietly erase the calorie gap that created fat loss in the first place. That is the mistake many people make. They think a plateau means nothing is happening inside the body. But a plateau may mean the body has found balance again. Fat loss requires an energy gap. But the body constantly tries to close that gap. It may close it by increasing hunger. It may close it by reducing spontaneous movement. You may sit more, fidget less, take fewer steps, or feel less motivated to train. You may not notice it, because it does not feel like a decision. It feels like being tired. This is why two people can follow the same diet and get different results. Their sleep is different. Their stress is different. Their muscle mass is different. Their job activity is different. Their food tracking accuracy is different. Their weekend habits are different. Their biology and history are different. The number on the scale does not show all of that. It only shows weight, and weight is noisy. Your scale can be affected by water, salt, digestion, hormones, muscle soreness, carbohydrate intake, and normal daily fluctuation. You can be losing fat slowly while holding more water. You can be training harder and temporarily weighing more, because your muscles are repairing. You can eat a salty meal and wake up heavier the next morning, even if you did not gain body fat overnight. The important point is not fear, it is pattern recognition. If the scale has not moved for 3 days, that is not a plateau. If it has not moved for 1 week, that may still be normal. But if your weight, measurements, energy, strength, and habits have not changed for several weeks, your body may be showing you that the current routine needs a smarter adjustment. Not a punishment. An adjustment. One overlooked signal is sleep. Poor sleep does not magically create body fat by itself, but it can influence the behaviors that make fat loss harder. When you are tired, cravings often feel stronger. High-calorie foods can become more appealing. Decision-making can feel weaker. Training can feel heavier. Daily movement can drop. You may reach for food not because your body needs fuel, but because your brain wants energy, comfort, or stimulation. This is why fat loss can become harder when sleep is ignored. Your body does not just respond to calories. It responds to the state you are in while making those calorie decisions. Stress works in a similar way. Stress is not automatically bad. Your body needs stress responses to function, focus, and survive. But when stress stays high for too long, it can affect appetite, cravings, eating speed, sleep quality, and consistency. Some people eat less under stress, but many people eat faster, snack more often, or choose foods that feel rewarding in the moment. And this is not weakness. It is biology meeting environment. The deeper signal is this. Your fat loss plan may be asking for discipline while your nervous system is asking for relief. That does not mean you should wait for a perfect life before trying to lose fat. It means the plan must be realistic enough to survive your actual life. Another signal is muscle. If you only focus on eating less and doing more cardio, you may lose weight. But you may not send a strong enough signal to maintain muscle. Muscle matters because it supports strength movement, posture, and daily energy use. Strength training does not magically melt fat, but it can help your body preserve or build lean tissue while you lose weight. It can also make your body more capable, which often makes long-term maintenance easier. This is why the goal should not be simply to become lighter. The goal should be to become healthier, stronger, and more metabolically supported over time. Protein, fiber, and whole foods also matter, not because they are magic, but because they help control the food environment. Protein can support muscle repair and fullness. Fiber-rich foods like vegetables, fruits, beans, and whole grains can support digestion and satiety. Less processed meals are often easier to manage, because they tend to be more filling for the calories they provide. But here is where people get stuck again. They look for the perfect fat loss food, the perfect fasting window, the perfect supplement, or the perfect morning routine. But your body does not respond to one perfect meal. It responds to repeated signals. A healthy breakfast does not cancel a week of poor sleep. One workout does not erase a month of sitting. One salad does not fix constant stress eating. One bad meal does not ruin progress either. The pattern matters more than the moment. So what should you look at when fat loss stops working? First, look at consistency honestly, but without shame. Are weekdays controlled, but weekends very different? Are portions slowly increasing? Are liquid calories sneaking in? Are snacks happening while distracted? Are you eating in a way that feels controlled for 4 days and then too restrictive to sustain? Second, look at movement outside workouts. A person can exercise for 30 minutes and still sit for most of the day. Daily steps, standing, walking after meals, household movement, and active breaks can all contribute to the energy your body uses. The goal is not to obsess over every calorie. The goal is to stop ignoring the movement that happens outside the gym. Third, look at strength. Are you giving your muscles a reason to stay? Are you progressively challenging your body in a safe way? Are you recovering enough to train well? Are you eating enough protein to support your goals? Fourth, look at sleep and stress. Not as soft advice, but as real body signals. If your sleep is short, your cravings are high, your energy is low, and your stress eating is frequent, the solution may not be a harsher diet. It may be a more supportive system. Fifth, look beyond the scale. Measure your waist. Notice how clothes fit. Track strength. Watch energy. Pay attention to hunger, cravings, digestion, and recovery. Your body may be changing in ways the scale does not show immediately. And if nothing changes for several weeks, then you can make one small adjustment, not 10 changes at once. 1. You might slightly reduce portion sizes. You might increase daily steps. You might add 2 strength sessions per week if appropriate. You might improve meal structure. You might protect sleep. You might reduce weekend overeating. You might prepare higher protein, higher fiber meals so hunger does not control the day. Small changes are easier to measure. Extreme changes create confusion. If you cut calories too hard, train too aggressively, sleep poorly, and feel miserable, you may lose control of the very behaviors that make fat loss possible. Sustainable fat loss is not about proving how much discomfort you can tolerate. It is about building a routine your body can repeat long enough to change. This is the shift. When fat loss stops working, do not ask, how do I punish my body into responding? Ask, what signal is my body responding to right now? If hunger is high, the signal may be too much restriction. If cravings are high, the signal may be poor sleep, stress, or an unbalanced food environment. If energy is low, the signal may be under recovery. If strength is dropping, the signal may be poor training structure, low protein, or too aggressive of a deficit. If daily movement is falling, the signal may be fatigue. If weekends erase weekdays, the signal may be that the plan is too rigid to survive real life. Your body is not just a fat-burning machine. It is a living system trying to manage energy, safety, movement, hormones, appetite, and recovery at the same time. That is why fat loss feels hard. Not because you are weak, because your body is adaptive. And once you understand adaptation, a plateau becomes less mysterious. It becomes feedback. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not medical advice and should not replace guidance from a qualified healthcare professional. If you have a medical condition, take medication, have a history of disordered eating, or experience serious or persistent symptoms, please consult your doctor before making major changes to your diet, exercise, or weight management routine. The goal is not to fear your body. The goal is to read it better. When fat loss stops working, your body may be revealing that the old plan has done its job, but the next phase needs a new signal. More consistency, better sleep, smarter movement, stronger muscles, less all-or-nothing thinking, more patience, more honesty, more support. Fat loss is not only about losing something, it is also about learning how your body communicates. And when you stop fighting the signal and start understanding it, you can make better choices, safer adjustments, and build a routine that supports your health beyond the number on the scale. If this helped you understand your body in a new way, subscribe for more health science explainers that make metabolism, fat loss, and body signals easier to understand.